The principal difference between a Mattiff 3 and a Mattiff 2 is that the Mattiff 3 has got an uprated engine. This is all driven by the extra 7 inches of roof height. That 7 inches of roof height enables better integration and better movement and accommodation inside the vehicle for the crew. You can operate easily inside it, but of course adding 7 inches all the way around adds significant weight to the vehicle. For that reason we've had to upgrade the engine to 375 over the standard 335 of the Cat C7. Although it is the same engine, it's just a turbo change and an ECU tweak. In order to handle the extra power, we've had to fit the Allison 3500 6-speed gearbox from the original 5-speed gearbox in the Mattiff 2 and the Mattiff 1, although the gearboxes are interchangeable. We've also had to upgrade the front braking effort on the front axle in order to stop the extra weight. Although the drums and shoes stay the same, we've managed to create extra braking effort by lengthening the actuating arms on the front axle. And finally, and the most obvious difference is the Mattiff 3's got opening front doors, unlike the Mattiff 2 and the Mattiff 1 where there is no front doors on the vehicle. Ashchurch is very important for all of the PMT vehicle fielding efforts. For the Mattiff, when the vehicles come in from the United States, the empty hulls, they initially go to Ashchurch for a short period of storage because we can't feed the production line at MP Aerospace immediately with all the hulls because they're coming in 50, 60 at a time off the ship. So we tend to hold the vehicles in Ashchurch while we do an initial configuration control and mechanical inspection as empty hulls. Once any issues is rectified in Ashchurch by the manufacturer. Once the hull is passed, it is then taken to Coventry where the vehicles are integrated, and once completely built as a theatre entry standard Mattiff, they go back to Ashchurch where they're subsequently inspected again, both the base vehicle again and the vehicle installation kit, the MP Aerospace effort that goes on to make a full TES Mattiff. Once they've passed that, any rectification is done in Ashchurch, it's rectified so the vehicles are now mechanically perfect and fully up to the build standards, so there was no issues in theatre. We then issue them with their complete equipment schedule, the bottle jacks, the various vehicle equipment, toolkits, all that sort of stuff is all handled by Ashchurch. And then finally they receive their Bowman communications equipment fitted by a specialist team in Ashchurch, and then they are prepared then to go into the Purple Gate. Paperwork is prepared, documentation is prepared, and all the vehicles go into the supply chain to go forward either by air or by sea to theatre absolutely in the correct condition with all the correct paperwork and all the checks done. Ashchurch agreed to a remit of 5 working days for that process under ideal circumstances. Occasionally you'll get vehicle issues, occasionally you'll get the odd missing component, missing item of CS, and that can add a few days to that process, but 5 days for all that effort, and that is something that we and the project teams are very, very happy to support because it's so important that the vehicles go to theatre fault-free and with all the correctly supporting documentation to make user acceptance so much easier.